this video, we'll be looking at 10 of the weirdest, strangest, and cursed LEGO Star Wars minifigures ever to be released. Let's go. Have you ever seen the Clone Wars animated TV series show that was released back in 2008? Yeah? Well, the faces in that series were, to say the least, pretty wonky. I mean, just look at this guy. And when it came to adding him to a LEGO set, let's just say it didn't translate as well. He was released in the Venator class Star Destroyer back in 2009, and here he is. This man legit looks like he hides under my bed at night. He is the reason I wake up in the morning.
Wake up. Wake up.
Out of the sheer fear of him finding me. I can't tell whether I should be laughing or running out the door screaming. The amount of wrinkles this guy has. The Phantom Menace is one of the most beloved Star Wars movies, which introduced many different characters. We got Qui-Gon Jinn, Mace Windu, Padme, Yaddle, and Aldor Beto. Holy! What was LEGO thinking here? He came in the year 2000 LEGO Pod Racing Bucket as one of the first LEGO Phantom Menace builds. This set is probably one of the worst things I've ever laid my eyes upon. Just looking at this guy makes me regret making this video, because he looks nothing like what he was based on. I seriously cannot see the resemblance at all. The only thing I have to say is the poor droid arms and body deserve better, but luckily they did make a second version of this guy a year later, which depicts him much more accurately. But still, even this man looks a little cursed. Board games are the best. Whether you show up to family game night with Monopoly, Twister, Connect 4, or even a LEGO board game, it's gonna be a blast. If you choose the LEGO Star Wars Hoth Battle board game though, I think you might be a little weirded out by the sight of these guys. Look at them all. There's so many. They are so tiny next to this minifigure. They look like babies. But the only problem with that is that they have no arms. My god, who did this to them? They're like normal minifigures, but you took a hydraulic press to them and squashed them down. They can't even play Among Us with the boys at home. Their life is meaningless without arms. But with this design, they kind of look like the original LEGO minifigures back in the day with no arms and fused legs. Another really cursed looking Clone Wars minifigure is Orisen. She's a bounty hunter that came in a set called the Bounty Hunter Assault. But bro, I swear, if her hairline was any further back, you could land the whole ship she came with on her head. Holy. Not to mention her eyes. She looks like she just woke up from eating some of those death sticks. Just look at that hairline. Another case of gives me nightmares at night. Look at this creature closely. What a fine specimen. He could never, ever be ruined by LEGO. Right? Hold on. What the f is this? First we have Aldor Beto looking wacky. Now this man? Why does he look like a spider and have a stick for a body? He looks like a fire hydrant that gained consciousness. Of course he came in the original LEGO sets from 2000 though, with some of the other wonky figures we covered. He could have very well looked like this, like in the Skywalker Saga game. How did they mess him up this badly? Well, I now can say I won't be able to sleep at night. One day I was looking at all of the different LEGO droids until I came across a DDBD. At first I wasn't alarmed at all. Then I saw his legs. Droids are not supposed to have legs. What is this day and age? Sorry if I am discriminating against legless R2-D2 droids, but tell me why this guy looks like he is about to join the NBA with those new feet of his. Just look at that drip. I just can't with this droid.
The animatronic characters here do get a bit quirky at night.
The droid came in the Kessel Run LEGO Star Wars Millennium Falcon, and ever since it released I've had to wash my eyes out daily. And why does this guy look unironically taller than me? Minifigures have always had two arms, right? Always living in harmony with every minifigure to creation. Until I saw a Star Wars minifigure called Rio Duran.
Hello, bozo.
This guy has 4 arms. Unlike in the past where we have seen 4 arms on a LEGO figure, it has not been on one torso, which is why this is so weird. But because of his 4 arms, he can now grind Minecraft with the Discord moderators while doing mom's dishes. He has it all. He has it all. This guy came in a solo story, LEGO set, Imperial AT Holo, and now I wish I bought it. Just that is so cursed. I'm just gonna get right into this one. Max Rebo. Look into his eyes. Just look at them. Who is this guy and why does he look related to him? Not to mention his big floppy snout. Holy crap. Squidward has nothing on him. Look out, Squid. You can probably smell things from a galaxy away too. So be careful, guys. I think this is what Stitch would have looked like if he was hit a little harder by that truck. Poor guy. Nonetheless, Max Rebo is the new king of Star Wars. I love you, Max Rebo. So about a year ago, LEGO released a set from A New Hope, and it included an alien named Momo Nedon. This guy essentially just looks like a giant snail and appeared in about 3 seconds of the movie, but they included him anyway. No matter what way you look at it, you have to wonder if this snail is his cousin or not. And for some reason, his eyes look so baggy and tired, so it just makes you wonder what this guy's been through. Someone should get him some therapy. I actually want to hug this guy to see if he's doing good. Poor alien. A while back, LEGO made their own LEGO Star Wars TV show, and to summarize it, it essentially was just this. However, we did get an interesting figure out of the show. This is Corey. Yeah, I know what you're wondering. Why does this guy look so disturbed, like his whole family ended up in the boiler room? Well, it might be because this guy is in space flying on a piece of garbage along with 2 other people holding grappling guns, for some reason I guess, while being chased by a stormtrooper. Everything on his face has a habit of being too far apart to look even a little bit normal. Like his 2 nostrils are about 1 football field apart. Also, don't even get me started on the beard. Does this guy know about a thing called a razor? He looks so scared and startled. What happened to him? This guy came in a 1999 pod racing set, and boy does it show. I don't know if he's trying to be a gargoyle or an alien. And why does he have a giant claw coming directly out from his main abdomen?
I don't know, it looks kind of suspect. Could be an imposter.
Luckily, they did improve Subalba a couple years later in a new set, but they couldn't quite fix the cursed look of him. Look at him! I might just go hide under my bed after seeing him. LEGO has a site called Bricklink, a massive online marketplace where you can buy and sell your own LEGO. And every minifigure you can buy is assigned a specific name to identify itself. But not with this minifigure. He's just a normal Han Solo Star Wars minifigure, right? So he should be named Han Solo, right? Wrong! Because apparently he's just named Star Wars. What? Yeah, just Star Wars. For some reason, the people who run Bricklink decided that his name should just be Star Wars. And I still have no idea why. Also, he apparently didn't come in any set. That may explain it. The Force Awakens wasn't that bad of a movie. Well, at least until I saw this guy come out of it. Literally the living embodiment of Humpty Dumpty if he forgot to slip off a wall and wasn't an egg. This guy just looks so round. Just look at the resemblance. This Chungus came in Encounter on Jakku and is pretty appropriately named Uncarplet. His face looks like it got smashed by a frying pan with how flat it is.
Get your face ready.
The figure is just one big blob with clothes on. If I ever saw this guy in my room at 3 a.m., I don't think I'd be able to live anymore. Please. Next, we have, Slave Leia. Literally everybody has memed about this figure on the internet, even outside of the LEGO community. And, I totally don't know why everybody's making such a fuss over this minifigure. It seems quite normal to me. Thank you for watching, maybe consider subscribing, and let's hope the FBI doesn't come after you from watching this cursed video. So while you're on your way out, watch this one.